It's your boy Big Baby. Support sporting icons for latest boxing news. Cheeseburger.
Right, article in the description box as always. So Anthony Joshua, of course, will be fighting Big Baby Jarrell Miller on June the 1st at Madison Square Garden for his WBA, IBF, WBO and IBO World Unified Heavyweight titles. And Anthony Joshua is talking about the legacy of being at the historically iconic arena of Madison Square Garden and how he wants to become part of that and make it his new home. Not necessarily in the Jarrell Miller fight, but a fight afterwards. The fight with Big Baby Jarrell Miller is a fight where he wants to bring in more Americans into the arena than traveling Brits. He wants to be the away fighter because he wants as many Americans in there to see him, not only in the arena itself, but of course on TV as well. So next time he comes, they're going to pack the place out. He wants to resurrect boxing in America and using Madison Square Garden as his home to do it. Anyway, I'll get straight into his statement and then we'll have a little bit more of a chat about it. So Anthony Joshua's statement where he spoke to DAZN. Until I had an offer to fight here, I never realised how iconic this place was. When I found out I was going to be fighting at MSG, it made me zone into what it was all about. It is an iconic place, not just in terms of sport, but entertainment. Be amongst all these guys is one thing, and I feel me and Miller have just posted our names through the postbox of Madison Square Garden history. I feel it's just how you stamp your name along with these guys. It's one thing to be amongst it, but how do you make your own stamp? It has to be a great fight, and then I have to come back and own the place. I'm definitely not going to be the home fighter. Miller will probably be bringing a lot of his goons, family, friends and supporters, a whole batch of people for him. I've just got to go into tunnel vision and not let it get to me. The Brits travel, but I hope there will be a lot of Americans there as well, because that would show we are breaking barriers. I want more Americans in there, and I want to show we can pull in a crowd and bring boxing back. Anthony Joshua's statement. So he's given a whole lot of Easter egg surprises in this one. One of his goals now, I mean, of course, he's cracked the UK market now, so that's always going to be there for him to fall back on while he goes into new ventures in America. And as a world champion, nothing wrong with him traveling, of course, but just remember where your home is. Just remember where your bread is buttered. Okay, but he's saying that his fight with Jarrell Miller isn't necessarily going to be the one to bring boxing back, but what he's saying is so many fighters fight at that historic place, and he wants to use that as his home, his new platform in America to get interest, especially in the heavyweight division, back into boxing. Historically, American boxing has always been at the forefront. Lately, it's been faltering down because of the likes of Wilder. People look at him thinking, you're not really a proper champion. You're not risking it. And with the likes of Joshua, he is. So he's going to be bringing his style and his attitude to America, and Americans will gravitate toward him for it. So there's that one. Now for him to go back again, that's kind of like him saying, yeah, this is my new venture. Okay, I want to be a superstar in America. I think that's pretty much what he's saying. And using Madison Square Garden is a great way to do it. Of course, it's in New York, which is a very, very packed place full of diverse people from all kinds of cultures, traveling from around the world as well. So it's definitely a very, very good place to be putting on a show. So I don't think he's really expecting huge numbers this time around, but next time around he will. So he's going to use this one as a platform against Miller, look good, put on a great show, great performance. And listen, the undercard is absolutely stacked. If you haven't seen it yet, go check out one of my previous videos from about a week or so ago. It's a stacked undercard. But he wants a lot of Americans to go there and say, wow, this is what boxing's about. This is what we've been missing ever since the days of Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield, because this Wilder fella just ain't doing it. He just ain't doing it. And next time he comes again, they're going to be more interested in trying to make sure that they get their tickets, making sure that they make it a huge event. I think that's what he's getting at. But for him to want more Americans in there, that's pretty much what it is that he's telling me. So as I said, I'll be putting the article in the description box. Go give it a read for yourself. Come to your own thought. It is from the Express here in the UK. So go give it a read. Drop your thoughts below about it. Do you think that Anthony Joshua is right to try and make Madison Square Garden his home? So if he can put on a great performance, he will then draw in the crowds afterwards and bring boxing back to America, to where it once was? Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, and of course subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.